Welcome
Welcome.
to another episode of Poppy and Juice, episode 15.
15, baby.
Yeah, this is our second take because I messed up and forgot to record on the audio, so we started over.
I'm glad you noticed when you noticed, because we were just like a minute in.
Yeah.
And so thank
my
God
gosh.
you noticed.
Yeah, because it's like...
a minute in instead of,
Yeah. Because it's like the camera audio is not very good.
No.
So I don't like to use it.
Mm.
And that's why I prefer to use these microphones and the lovely mixer and
amazing
software.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And all of it combined, it works out pretty great.
It does. I would definitely agree to that.
But yeah, that's how we're doing today. Is like, I guess we're still a little tired. It is a little earlier than I usually get up on Saturdays.
Yep.
But yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, Timmy, my son, he used to wake up almost every day at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's because of the move, because we recently just moved
to
a new home. And I don't know if it's because of that. Now he's waking up at like 7. And so it kind of sucks because it throws off, my wife's schedule and my schedule.
Wait, is that like every day now?
Basically, yeah, bro. And like, my wife is a sleeper. She likes to sleep. She likes to sleep a lot. I'm not so much of a sleeper, but I like to do things in the morning, like this, for example, or, other things. But, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
So it kind of throws everything off. But
that actually reminds me that Aaron tells me the same thing, or White Aaron.
White? Oh, tall Aaron?
Yeah, tall Aaron.
White Aaron. Well, he's white.
Yeah, we know a lot of Aarons.
But he's also very tall.
He's also very tall.
Yeah. How tall is he?
He's 6'3", I think, is what he told me.
That's a good
His
height.
brother's, I think, almost 6'4", too.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
The last time I saw them, his brother was shorter, for sure.
Yeah.
But
They're like the same height now.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it got crazy. I was like,
dude,
oh, crap.
It's only been like...
Dude, I remember when
months.
he was born. Like, I was there, okay?
Holy crap, dude.
The kid was literally like a loaf of bread. Granted, I was shorter too, so that's another thing.
Absolutely.
But it was still like, it's amazing. I've seen this kid grow up. It's
dude,
like, what the freak, dude?
That's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah, like, tall Aaron's brother is even taller than him now, I think.
Dude, well, his name is Drew, right?
Yeah, well,
so
yeah.
He would just be Tall Drew.
Tall Drew.
I don't know.
No, but he's a cool kid.
Compared to us, Aaron is still very tall, so he's still tall, Aaron.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm 5. I always thought I was 5'10".
You are.
Okay, that's what I thought, but we were measuring the other day with my parents and my sister, which is now taller than me, Camila.
Wait, no way she's taller than you now.
Yes, she's actually taller than me.
Dude,
she actually surpassed me.
Dude, I remember like last year she was shorter than both of us.
Yeah, no, she is taller than everyone now. It's stupid. I hate it. But anyways,
I don't know how that happened.
Supposedly, we were measuring. It was just a tape measure. It wasn't like a...
Okay.
But basically, she's 5'8".
You're not 5'8".
That's what I thought. I thought my wife was 5'8".
Dude, you're taller than me.
I know.
And I'm 5'9", and we've measured.
Dude,
both of us.
Okay, so there's something going on.
Yeah, that sounds a little off because I'm like,
That's what I thought.
I know we both, you and me, have measured ourselves.
I mean, I haven't done it in a long time, but
whenever I've measured myself, no shoes, no socks, no nothing. So I'm not cheating or anything. I'm 5'9". Okay. So that means and you were taller than me.
Okay.
At least by like half an inch, as far as I can tell.
I could be 9.5 or 5'10".
Yeah.
I'll just go with 5'10" because I like that number.
Yeah, it's a little more rounded off, and with shoes, it's believable.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, that actually reminds me like a conversation that I had with my cousin, who I haven't talked to in a while. Okay, so like we were talking. He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm actually 5'5". No, he said 5'10" and a half. I think is what he said.
Okay,
but he looks a lot taller. I'm like, Are you sure you're not 5'11"? He's like, "Yeah, I'm sure." I'm like, "Okay, yeah," because He also said, "Yeah, my sister now." So my cousin was like, he was like, "Yeah, she's actually 6 feet tall."
What the freak, dude?
And we're all like, "Where did this happen?"
Dude,
And he
it's
said,
just...
yeah, I got another growth spurt, but it still wasn't even enough to catch up to her.
Oh, wow.
It's like, and he got it late too. But he says he probably got it from concussion.
Oh, really?
So it probably hit his pituitary gland.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, because to be fair, I haven't grown anything at all myself since I was 15.
Oh, wow.
So I stopped growing really early.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
I think I hit my my max in my 20s. Well, I'm 29, but my early 20s, I think that's when I hit my max. But
yeah, because I remember growing up, I was like always one of the taller kids in class. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to probably be pretty tall.
Right.
Like, there was only one exception where like a kid was like 6 feet tall by the time we were in 6th grade, but that's because he was a genetic marvel.
He had a what?
Genetic marvel.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he was
just blessed. Like, God blessed him. Like, because I remember his mom was only like 5'6", 5'7". His dad was like, he was still a tall guy, actually. He was like 6'3",
well, 5'6",
6'4".
5'7" for a woman is pretty tall.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like, Agustina is definitely taller than above average. Like my wife, Agustina.
Yeah, that's true.
And then Camila absolutely is.
Oh, yeah.
Even Emily, my sister Emily, is taller than... or maybe she's around like the average for height of women. No, she's still taller than average, actually. Yeah. I know for me, for men, I'm like literally in average.
Same.
I'm average height.
Yeah.
We're average height.
Like, yeah, we're as average as it gets.
Yeah. So we're pretty average fellas.
Yeah. It's like, whatever.
But we're very handsome.
Oh, yeah.
You know it.
But let's see. So what was I saying?
You know the one thing that always has pissed me off deep down in my soul? I've never been able to surpass my father in height.
Same.
And a lot of people do. Most people do. I know a lot of people that pass their fathers in height. But I never did.
So apparently it can be
because my mom is shorter.
But. Yeah. Like for me, I think it's because I was fat when I hit puberty.
Oh.
So that makes you have your growth plates close up sooner.
Oh, interesting.
So I think that's why.
I do know. I actually,
at least for me, that's why I never grew past my dad's height.
Right. I think for me, it's because since I was really young, I've always done weights. I've always lifted. And I know
I heard it's kind of 50-50 on that one.
Oh,
where people are not really sure if that actually matters.
Oh, okay. Well, I have heard. I mean,
apparently, if you get hurt, yes. If you hurt your back, you're for sure you're screwed.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we have a family friend.
Yeah.
One of my sister's friends that actually had like scoliosis super bad, where she needed to put like rods in her back. So she's actually supposed to be like 2-3 inches taller, but she like is like 5'4" or something because of it. But
that's crazy.
Actually, me and my buddies Brown, Aaron, and Matthias, which you know, since we were in middle school, we always had a kind of like a weird competition with each other in height. Every couple months, I'd be taller, then Matthias would be taller, then Aaron would be taller, then I would be taller, then Matthias, then Aaron, and then I think now I'm the tallest. I think I'm the tallest.
You're at least. I don't know if you're taller than Matthias because I haven't seen you guys next to each other.
I think I am.
But you're definitely taller than Brown Aaron.
Yeah, Brown Aaron definitely lost that battle.
Yeah, he lost. Yeah, you're definitely, because I'm even taller than him.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, he's like 5'6" or 5'7".
He might be 5'7".
Yeah,
maybe I think somewhere Devin in that ballpark.
Maybe Devin's 5'6" or 5'5". Something I forgot.
Yeah, Devin's also pretty short. I forget about that.
We got some shouties as friends.
And some tall behemoths, apparently.
Yeah, that
too. I was telling you about my friend, though, okay? So we grew up together. We basically went to school together first grade through high school. No, well, him too, but this is a kid that I actually went to school with.
Okay.
And he grew, to 6'8".
Holy crap.
Yeah, he was the tallest guy in school basically since the moment he got to school.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
You said that you think you stopped growing because you were fat.
Yeah, when I hit puberty.
What about your dad? Was he...
No, he was skinny.
He was skinny?
Yeah, he was super fit.
Oh, interesting.
And I think they might have given him growth hormones as well, so that probably helped as well.
Oh, interesting.
Because Mexico, it's a lot easier to get stuff like that.
Interesting. Did not know that. Well, I did know that Mexico you can eat stuff easier.
You can get a lot of stuff easier.
Oh yeah. There's
you just have to be willing to pay.
And stuff.
So I think that might be a reason why he's also taller. So I'm like, well,
maybe.
Shoot. I wish I would have gotten injected when I was in puberty.
Yeah.
It's like, give me some of that good stuff.
Yeah.
At least give me another couple inches.
You know,
I would have been happy if I just would have hit 6 foot flat.
Right, same. Yeah. I heard that actually if you sleep a lot, it helps you become taller. Well, when you were younger.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Georgie.
Yeah.
Like Georgie, his dad's pretty tall.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's as tall as his dad still. But Georgie would sleep an obscene amount of time during the day.
Yeah.
And night. Like, he just slept so much. And he's a little taller than I am, so I don't know. Yeah. It could just be genetics. Maybe we're looking too much into it, but
yeah, but I think it's like, but it doesn't make sense for me either because
well, your mom's pretty short.
She's average.
Yeah, she's like
5'4" is
yeah,
average.
same with my mom.
Yeah.
So
like, but her dad was 5'11". So that's why I'm like, I should have gotten at least from both sides of my family. I should have gotten the genetics, but I'm like, that's why I think I didn't take advantage of my growth plates when they were open.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
Because I'm like, I was always a little bit taller than everybody else except for that one kid. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, fair enough. He just has really tall parents to begin with. So there's nothing I can do about that.
Absolutely not.
So it's like you
can put on high heels, but
yeah,
that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, it would be kind of weird. So yeah, and I think you're right about the sleep part because my little sister, she's almost as tall as both of us.
Oh yeah,
Vini.
Yeah, she's pretty tall.
Yeah, she's super tall. So we're all, and then she likes to put on heels, so she gets like to 6 feet tall.
Oh gosh.
So it gets pretty entertaining. But yeah. So
anyway, that was a nice little intro.
Yeah, it was. So today we're going to talk about a few things, mostly my gripe against the anime industry at the moment.
Sure.
Mostly because I'm like, I feel cheated. I feel wronged.
You told me about, I know what what you're referring to, and you told me a little bit about it, but yeah, let's definitely go into depth about that.
So Record of Ragnarok had an anime.
Oh.
If you want to call it that. I mean, I know everybody on the internet is basically calling it a slideshow, and they wouldn't necessarily be wrong.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. Surprisingly, my brother-in-law, Kingy, watched it.
Yeah, he loved it. I was like, what the freak?
Which is kind of weird.
Yeah, I was
out of all the anime you would pick to watch, like,
I guess
especially from someone that doesn't watch anime.
Yeah, he picked that one, and he loved it.
That's so weird.
I was just like, wait, what?
I still haven't watched it.
Apparently, the reason he watched it is because of remember that one time I made a TikTok about it?
You made a TikTok about it?
Yeah, I made a TikTok.
I think so.
Yeah, I made a TikTok about Record of Ragnarok, the manga.
Right.
So that got him hyped for it.
Interesting.
And apparently he was like, oh, Gonza's liked it. So I'm going to go give it a shot. So I was like, wait, really? It's like, oh, man.
Dude, by the way, that would be a pretty good gamer tag. Juicy Gonza?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you end up going with?
Juicy Gonza Daddy.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my Twitch. If you guys want to give me a follow, even though I have not posted anything or streamed at all yet.
That's how it is.
It's like, but yeah, I finally built myself a nice little gaming PC that can actually run anything.
Dude, yeah.
It's not the fanciest thing, but I like it.
Dude, it's dope. It looks cool so far.
Yeah, I'll show it to you later if we have some time.
Are you able to like basically stream from Twitch and then like make clips from that?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's what I recommend you make your own YouTube channel and upload the clips there.
So it'll probably we'll get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you did start doing that.
Yeah. So I probably will.
Yeah.
Like, and I was thinking about paying for what is it called? It's Streamlabs.
Oh.
Because that way you can stream to like Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook all at the same time.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So that'd be nice, but it is a little pricey. So I'm like,
oh wow.
Oh yeah. It's like $14 a month.
Oh, ouch.
$12 a month, I think.
Yeah, I guess if you did it consistently, it'd be worth it. But
I'd have to do it a lot, so I just got the free version, to be honest. I was like,
yeah, no worries. I think I have Streamlabs too. I just haven't used it much.
Yeah, because it's like from what everybody says, it's pretty good software. Like even my cousin uses it. I've heard that
too. Yeah,
and he actually pays for it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I found out that my cousin was a gamer the whole time. That shows how little I talk to him.
Yeah, seriously.
He's a cool dude. Cool. We were talking a lot.
I believe it.
Oh, and yeah, I was gonna tell you. I also, I might edit this part out, but yeah, I'm actually switching jobs soon.
Oh, why would you edit this out, dude?
But it's in the same company.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be an intern instead.
Interesting.
So my boss was like, "Hey, I know you want to finish school. This is gonna help you finish school."
Wow.
It's like, and you'll have work experience as well.
Very cool.
Because it's like he's one of the people who's told me is like, look, I don't want you to be working for me in 5 years.
Oh, interesting.
It's like, I'm going to be very disappointed with you if you're still working for me in 5 years, because I can see that you're one of those people who doesn't want to be who wants to get further in life. Right. And not just be stuck here.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
And he's a cool dude. I mean, I'm sure he makes buttloads of money because he's like the head of our department. So he's like my boss's boss's boss.
Oh, wow.
So he's like 3 levels up.
3 levels up, damn.
The only person, I think there's only like 2 or 3 people above him.
Oh, wow. Respect.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah.
Well, that's cool. That's a cool opportunity, man. Congrats.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm going to take that because it'll help me out with school, and so I actually know what I'm doing when I actually get a big boy job.
Yeah, big boy job. Everyone loves big boy jobs.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing pretty good from what I heard.
Yeah, not too bad. I've got a pretty big boy job, you know?
Yeah.
Fun stuff. A lot of traveling.
Okay, but yeah, where was I? Oh, yes. Yeah,
Record of Ragnarok sucks. Is
the anime. So Kingi surprised me about that one.
Me too.
I was like, what the freak? I'm like,
why?
I mean, not gonna lie, it is pretty hype.
Right.
Like, especially when they do their intros for like the fighters. It is like the most hype thing, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually like the metal music for that situation.
Interesting.
Especially when they introduced Adam, it was like the craziest thing.
So is Adam like the poster boy of the series?
No.
No?
Well, spoilers if you haven't read or watched it yet, but Adam dies.
Oh.
In this fight.
Interesting.
But he kept fighting while he was dead.
Huh? Interesting.
That's how good his endurance was.
What the freak?
He just kept punching it out with Zeus.
Oh, so he actually lost that fight.
He lost, but even Zeus said, if this was a endurance fight and not
he would have lost.
I would have lost. Yeah, is what he said. If it was endurance and not life or death.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, very interesting.
Especially since Zeus was supposed to be the final boss for the series. And then they were like, nope.
There's another one.
Nope, it's going to be somebody else.
Interesting.
I don't know who it's going to be, but that's who
it's still part of the manga? Manga's still going?
Yeah, manga's still going.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't read it in a couple months. But I think the last time they were using let's see, it was Buddha versus somebody else, but I can't remember. I can't remember how to pronounce the name. Oh. To be honest. Like, I can see it in my head, but I'm like, I don't know how to pronounce that, actually. But yeah, so Buddha... Oh, spoilers. Buddha decided to betray the gods.
Oh, snap.
He's like, It's like, yeah, because everybody looks up to me.
That's funny.
Because he's the one who ascended.
Right.
And used to be human, I guess.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, cool, whatever. All right, so, but the animation. Like, it's still the same story. It has pretty good voice acting. I actually do enjoy the music a lot. But dang, it was disappointing.
So what is the disappointing part? Is it just...
It's just not animated.
Oh. So it's basically the manga you're reading, but like...
Colored in.
Interesting.
With some voice acting and decent music.
Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, Japan always does really good on voice acting and music.
Absolutely.
I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's one of the things that I absolutely love about their productions. And the story, it still follows the story pretty to the T.
Mm-hmm.
But
interesting.
It's kind of like...
But it sucks.
It sucks. Because it's like, I was really... I'm not going to lie. From the trailer, I was like... And I was talking to you about this before, but...
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, I hope the trailer isn't how the show ends up looking like.
Oh, okay. I did watch the trailer.
Yeah, and it was like it looked pretty good, but I was like, they aren't showing enough. That's what worried me.
Mm-hmm.
They only showed like the very first fight and only like a brief little clash, and they weren't showing any of the rest of it. Like, you have the thing with you where you look at a game trailer and you're automatically like, oh, that sucks.
Right.
That game's gonna suck.
Yeah.
That's how it felt like for me. I was like, oh no. Like, I was really hoping because I didn't have high expectations going into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't wrong.
Excuse me. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, that sucks, bro.
Like, it was just like...
The worst part about all of this is because you've been hyped about this for the longest time.
At least a year, I think.
Yeah, because you've been following this series for a while now.
Yeah.
And I remember you talking to me about this, and Juan, our buddy Juan.
Yeah, before they even released the trailer.
Yeah, like a long time ago.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
But that also leads me to like another situation where it's like, yeah, the studio isn't one of the best ones around, but I know they had done other stuff. Like, they were one of the studios that helped out with what's it called? Helsing Ultimate. And Helsing Ultimate looks way better compared to that. Granted, it was a bunch of OVAs instead. So they were like released like one at a time, and like months or years in between each one of them.
Dang.
But it was still like, this is what we got? Like, where did the budget go?
Huge disappointment.
Like, where did the budget go? Like,
to their salaries, apparently.
Apparently, but I'm like, I feel like it should have gotten a better adaptation, or at least gone to like a better studio or a better director for it.
Do you think the real issue is the studio situation? That the studio?
I think that's half of it.
Okay. Because what studio picked it up?
Grafnica. So it's not a very well known one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if I can.
So it's not even like Madhouse or Mappa who picked it up.
Right.
And granted, I know that the animators are not paid well because they're on contract over in Japan instead of salaried. Except for unless you work for Kyoto Animation.
Oh.
Kyoto's the one that actually treats their employees pretty well.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, because of that, one of the things that happens is that since like they are not, since most of the animators are on contract, that means the companies don't have to pay benefits.
Interesting. So they're kind of like temps.
Yeah. And so that's why a lot of people will only work in the anime industry for only like a couple of years as like a passion project.
Oh, wow.
And then go back to doing like a normal job.
Huh.
Because it's like, it's not worth it for them.
Wow.
So a lot of them
are getting... That's too bad to think about, because it's such a huge market in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Like manga and anime, and it sucks to think that like they don't make enough.
They really don't, because I think they don't even get paid by like the hour, or like I was saying, a salary.
I wonder what it is.
They get paid by the number of pages they do, or like drawings.
Oh, I wonder if is it because anime and manga is not as popular, or what is it? Like, because the movie industry is stupid, like rich. The actors, movies, all of that stuff.
What I think
I know voice acting doesn't pay nearly as much as a normal actor, but like what is it? Why Why?
What I think it is, okay? It's like, for one, I think the studios are, part of it is, greed. They just want to be controlled by the almighty money.
Okay.
Or whatever. That's what they want to dictate, have everything be dictated by. I think that's part of it. I don't think that's the whole reason. I think the other reason is that the companies know how to take advantage of people who want to work on passion projects.
Okay. So basically the problem is
like
the executives.
Yeah.
Like the,
Yeah, because the executives make
or the
buttloads of money.
Yeah, or the investors or whatever. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think another part of it has to do with the fact that when they make a new show, what the way they make money off of it is that let's say it's based off of manga. That means they get paid by the publisher to make the show.
Oh.
So it could be, hey, here's a certain amount of money to make this show. Okay, or whatever. It's like, we want you guys to make it like maybe a studio will go out, hey, we want to make your show. But we need, obviously you need the money to make it. And then so they're not going to have very good profit margins. In fact, I think they might actually operate at a loss a lot of times.
Oh, wow.
And then the other thing is they have to depend on whether or not the show actually succeeds.
Right.
So
for
how much
sales,
merch,
because sales numbers.
Yeah. So and a lot of it has to do with how well the Blu-rays sell.
Oh, interesting.
And that's how you know if you're going to get a second season of your favorite show. Is if you actually bought the Blu-ray.
Interesting.
And bought a lot of merch. Also, the other thing that helps is if you buy manga volumes. If it's based off of a manga.
Well, that makes sense. That's why One Piece has so many movies, merch, manga.
They keep making money.
They don't stop. I was actually thinking about this the other day. I would like to watch all the One Piece movies because I think I might have seen one.
I've seen a couple of them. They're
to see them all.
The newer ones are actually really good. And there was one good one back in the day that I haven't watched, but everybody says is really good. But basically all the newer ones, Oda helps contribute to the story.
Nice.
So that's why they're really good.
I did remember.
I think it was after Film Z or Film Z and
the
onwards.
One with the guy that has swords for legs.
Oh, Strong World.
Is that Strong World?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Strong World.
Okay.
Yeah,
Strong World was another one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Strong World.
So I have watched that one a long time ago.
Yeah, that one I heard it was super good, but I never watched it.
Yeah, it was super cool. I liked it.
Yeah, it was Shiki, right? Shiki the Golden Lion.
I believe you're right. Yeah, I don't remember honestly. It's been a long time. But...
Yeah, they actually made him into a canon character.
Really?
In the story.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's only mentioned. I did, actually. He's only mentioned.
I think I've heard of him actually.
Yeah, he's only mentioned, but it was Shiki. The guy with swords for legs. I believe you're talking about Shiki the Golden Lion. He had a pretty cool power, the float fruit.
Yeah, it's very powerful.
Yeah, who knew, right?
Bro, did you see that they announced the Dragon Ball Super movie?
Yeah, it was a superhero
or something like
that? Superhero, actually.
Isn't it called?
Yeah, Hero Superhero. Yeah, Dragon Ball Superhero, I think.
That's pretty cool, man.
I'm like, did they release a trailer or did they just name drop?
Honestly, Aaron sent me a little link. Let me see if it's a trailer or if it's just a post. Brown Aaron. I think it was just a post. Oh, is this a trailer?
Oh, did we get a trailer?
Hold on. Is this a trailer? No, it's just a...
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, Geekdom 101.
Never a fan of the guy.
Oh, really?
I'm sure he's a nice guy, but I don't know.
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican or something.
Oh, that's cool.
Cuban, I don't know.
Maybe.
But he's pretty cool. I like him.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah, I'm actually super excited for that movie.
Dude, me too. It's releasing next year.
Oh, okay.
I think it said 2022. So, but we definitely got to go watch that, bruh.
Oh yeah, because we did say that there was going to be a new Dragon Ball Super movie. I think a few episodes back.
Yes.
We just didn't know the name or if anything got released or anything like that.
Correct. Dude, I was going to tell you, by the way.
Okay, go for it.
You basically are the fight like wizard.
Okay.
In terms of like fights coming up.
Yeah.
So anytime you know about a good fight, let me know, dude, so we can organize some sort of, event.
Yeah, because I think even Kingy said he wanted to come watch one of the fights with us. I think it was like Izzy versus the Italian guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. He's like, bro. It's like, why didn't you tell me?
But yeah, and as from my knowledge, you're probably the most like up to date with the fights in terms of the actual.
Yeah, we're gonna be pretty in the open for a couple of months. There's nothing super exciting.
Okay.
At least no names that you would know.
Right. Because, like, I'm even down to watch, like, a boxing match, like Canelo, for example.
Oh, actually, there is one in September. It's Canelo. He's going to fight the IBF champion, I want to say.
What's IBF?
So there's 4 boxing organizations.
Oh.
So, like, the NBA and other stuff like that. Like, you know how in... like, let's say, like, in soccer, okay, there's, like, the European League or stuff like that. Well, in boxing, they're all technically world champions.
Interesting.
But yeah, so there's 4 different organizations because like the biggest ones, okay, are like the big 4, I guess you could say.
Oh, wow.
And they kind of run everything.
Interesting.
And the way they figured things out, I guess, is that depending on where you are, since like let's say in Utah, or like in the US, you have every state has like their own rules for like combat sports.
Okay.
So they follow those rules for the state.
Interesting.
Like if they're fighting in the US, I think Mexico and other countries probably have different rules more than likely, but I wouldn't know. But yeah, that they said like there's 4 different organizations, and Canelo he owns 4 of the super middleweight or 3 out of the 4 superweight titles.
Wow.
Super middleweight title belts.
Dang.
He owns 3 out of 4.
Dang.
He had 2 before. Then he beat Billy Joe Saunders.
Wow.
For the 3rd one, and now he wants to go after the 4th one.
Dang, that's crazy. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. So if he wants the ultimate unification of all the belts, he wants them all.
That would be dope.
He wants them all.
Well, I'm down to watch that.
Yeah, I think it should be September, though.
Okay,
let me know. It should be September. Yeah, I think we can watch it here or wherever.
Dope. Yeah, I'm down.
Wherever we decide to watch it, because there are some pretty good ones.
I'm down.
Yeah, because almost every Saturday, I think if there's a UFC fight, I'll probably watch it. But if there's nothing exciting, I usually don't let you guys know.
Yeah.
There are some good fights, like in the super promoted ones.
Right.
But yeah, like sometimes I'm like, they won't care about some no-name ones.
Well, I don't know. I'm really starting to get into the sport quite a bit.
Yeah, like boxing and mixed martial arts and all that fun stuff.
It's fun stuff.
It's fun. It's fun. Like I was boxing this week, okay?
Nice. Good for you.
Yeah, I was like, it felt weird to be back though. It kicked my butt.
Oh yeah, dude, I bet. I'm waiting to get a bag in my garage so I can
that'd be cool.
Practice again.
Yeah.
Because I have missed it a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll let you know if I see any good fights coming up. But yeah, the only big one that I've heard of so far is Canelo Alvarez versus I want to say IBF champion, but I'm probably wrong.
Well, dude, that sounds dope.
So yeah, he's gonna go for the 4th belt for super middleweight.
That's pretty cool. That'll be a historic win for him.
Yeah, but what's it called? Oh yeah, so I was talking to Steven, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So it turns out I actually work with the guy, okay?
Dude, that's
We've
funny.
been hanging out at work like for the longest time.
That's
we just
hilarious.
found out that we
So how did this happen? How did this happen?
Because he was like, man, you don't even look Mexican. You look like you're from Uruguay or Argentina. I'm like, no, I don't.
Wow, interesting.
It's like, He's like, yeah, you kind of look like my friend Brian. I was like, wait, Brian what? Brian Polite or Polite? He's like, wait, no, you know Brian Polite? It's like, wait. It's like, because there's not very many Uruguayans in the U.S. to begin with.
Nope. There's
even less named Brian.
Absolutely.
And even less name with the last name Polite.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So like, I was like, no, dude, I'm Mexican. But it was like, you know Brian? It's like, what the freak? So we were just like sitting there and it's like, yeah. It's like, and everybody used to call him Concha. I don't know what that means for Uruguay, but in Mexico that means conch, which is a shell.
Yep.
But in Uruguay, I have no idea, so I'm going to not look that up.
I could tell you right now if you want.
Okay, fine. Oh, cool. Yeah. That's what I thought, but I was like...
Yep. I forgot they called me that, actually. I totally forgot they called me that.
It's like, what?
I totally forgot about that. That's hilarious.
He's like, yeah, so next time you see him, just call him that. It's like, I probably won't, because I think it means something else in Uruguay.
Dude, call me the Concha Killer.
I guess so.
I'm just kidding.
But he's like, yeah, Brian is like super awkward. It's like, no, he's not. Like, he's still nerdy, but yeah.
Yeah, well, it's funny because in high school, it's funny that that you had this conversation with him, but in high school, bro, I was very different.
Yeah, I know. That's what I told him.
It's like 100%.
It's like, he's totally different from when you knew him.
Uh-huh.
He's like, he has a kid? He's like, yeah, of course he has a kid. He's different from when high school happened.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I don't even think you'd recognize Steven now, to be fair.
Is he really fat?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually saw him. I remember I saw him like a number of years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was at the gym. And yeah, he got way fatter than he was in high school. And so maybe he just kept growing. I don't know. But dude, yeah, he's right, dude. Yeah. I was an awkward kid in high school.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
I was weird.
It's like, that's, you know how it's
I was so freaking weird. It's one of the things I look back on and I'm like, God, dude, I was so freaking weird in high school. I was a weirdo.
It's whatever. It's whatever, dude. Yeah. Like, everybody's like that in high school. It's high school.
No, there's kids that are like cool.
Yeah, that's true.
And they stay cool, you know, and they're, you know, and then they become losers after high school. Like, they get loser jobs or, you know, they start
smoking way too much weed.
Yeah, way too much weed, get into drugs hardcore, you know.
Yeah.
So I guess I had the opposite effect where I was just super weird in high school and then I like, you know, blew out of my shell and just became like badass as hell.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, but he couldn't believe, like, yeah, it was like, apparently you were going to, like, Copper Hills or something like that.
Yeah, I was going to Copper Hills, yeah.
And then he's like, yeah, for some reason he transferred.
Yeah, I did. Yep.
And he did worse at school.
Yeah. Well, I was already doing pretty bad in school.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, of course he was doing
It's funny because my sophomore year, I did so well. I had, like, 3.7 grade point average. Yep. I was, like, hella smart, like doing good grades, early morning seminary. Woo. So I thought I was so smart that junior year I started taking like a couple honors classes, a couple AP classes.
Ew.
And dude, 1 month in, I was like, I can't do any of this. I started sloughing. In Utah, they say sloughing, but it really just means skipping school like crazy, bro. It literally every single day we'd go to school and then we'd like leave, with like different buddies groups, or like I'd go with different buddies or even girls. Sometimes we just do random stuff.
Yeah, that's what they told me. Apparently they would be like, why aren't you at school? It's like, I gotta go to work or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So
I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, so anyways.
Goodness. So that's a little thing about
a little
Brian.
History lesson. There you go, guys.
He was super funny, though. As like Steven. Took him to boxing on Tuesday.
Oh, you took him to boxing?
Because he actually boxed when he was younger, okay?
I think I remember
like
that.
10 years ago,
Dude, that's cool.
10, 15
That's cool that you hang out with him.
But he was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep going because it really kicked his butt.
Oh yeah, it does. It really does.
And he even admits it. It's like, yeah, I haven't worked out in a few months at all.
Months?
Yeah, months.
Or years. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I'll take his word for it.
No, yeah, I believe him. I like I said, I've met him again at the gym. So
yeah,
I
think he tries, but you know, that's what he said. Yeah, this is what happens when you get a girlfriend, and then you just start living with her. You're gonna put on weight.
Oh yeah,
because she starts feeding you.
Dude, that's what love really means, bro.
Yeah, man.
Love means gaining weight. That's what it means, dude.
Yes, it does.
When you see a fat person, it's because they got a lot of love.
At home, yeah.
At home.
Yeah. It's like...
or they're just lazy, but anyways.
But yeah, that's what... Yeah, it was super funny, though. He's like, the way I met him was playing Smash Bros.
Is that how we met?
At least that's what he says.
Dude, honestly, I'd have to talk with him again. I don't... I'm telling you, bro, my life before my mission... is a blur.
Oh, that's
it's like even like a couple of years ago, I don't have the best memory. My wife gets mad at me all the time. She's like, well, and my grandma died with Alzheimer's. And so she believes that I have some of it.
Yeah. You know, the best way to actually avoid Alzheimer's, I was listening to like some people on the internet. So like, I think it was from Joe Rogan or Jordan Peterson, one of those two. It might have been both. So it's actually exercise is what actually keeps your brain the healthiest. Because you start to lose like cognitive function.
Right.
Once you hit about 25. Oh. Like that's your peak. It's like slowly declines after that.
Very interesting.
So exercise is one, and not eating too much sugar. A little bit's okay, obviously, whatever, because you kind of need it. It's kind of hard to avoid in this day and age.
It's absolutely difficult.
So it's like, just don't get diabetes.
Yeah, that's one thing I want to avoid.
Just don't get diabetes.
Dude, that's why I gave up. One reason I gave up soda.
Yeah.
I haven't drank soda in months, maybe even a year. It's probably been a year almost.
Like, I don't even drink that much soda either anymore. Like, if I do, it's going to be a diet soda, even though it's still not good for you.
No,
absolutely not. But it's like, at least it doesn't trigger like all that insulin in your body.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
That's one thing. But yeah, it's still bad for you. Don't drink soda, guys.
Dude, yeah.
I mean, do whatever you want.
It's just as bad for you as Record of Ragnarok's animation.
Yeah. What animation? Oh, man. But that's super funny, though, because, like, it's not even like, what's it called? Where it's like, even Seven Deadly Sins got animated more, like season 3. Or season 4, I guess.
Okay, I was gonna say season 3 was pretty good.
I call it season 4, or I call it season 3 because the 5-episode season that they had in the middle.
Oh, which was
season 2.
It wasn't even a real season.
So that's why
an OVA or something.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of OVAs.
Yeah,
that's why I considered that season 2 not a real season.
Right.
I just combine it with season 1 in my head.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I call season 4 season 3.
Interesting.
Does that make sense?
But isn't there an actual season 2 and season 3? And then this new one was season 4? Or am I crazy?
The one that just came out like a couple weeks ago, yes. I would call season 4.
Right.
But I think you would call it season 5.
No, I would call it season 4.
Because are you counting
absolutely not.
The
Netflix
OVA?
counted it for some reason.
Yeah, I don't count it.
But I don't think anybody does.
I don't think anybody does either.
Yeah.
The OVA season.
No.
I'm like, no, that's dumb.
That ain't no season. Those are just extra episodes.
Okay, so remember Seven Deadly Sins season 3. Mm-hmm. The biggest problem that I had with it was not necessarily that what's it called? That, like I said, the animation was not great.
Are you talking about season 3 or season 4 right now?
The one that came out last year. Season 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Not the one that came out a couple weeks ago with the animation that's absolutely garbage.
The one that came out a couple weeks ago, I haven't seen that one. The newest season I have not seen.
Dude, I'm so lost, bro.
The newest season that came out like a couple weeks ago.
Are you saying there's another new season of Seven Deadly Sins that I didn't even know about come out?
Yes, that's the problem.
Okay, see, that's where I was confused.
Okay, there's a brand new season that came out. I haven't seen it. I haven't heard anybody talk about it.
Interesting.
Okay, so you didn't even know it came out.
No, I thought I heard things about it, but I didn't think it was already out.
Yeah, it's out.
What the?
Yeah, you can go on Netflix right now and watch it.
Dude, I have so much stuff to catch up on.
Fun.
Have you noticed?
Yes, I have. We'll get there. Okay. Just a second. Okay. Like, give me 1 second.
Sorry.
Okay, so the voice acting was fine. The music was fine. So we're talking about the really crappy season that came out last year, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But man, the biggest issue that I had with it was, at least it was animated, but the characters were not drawn consistently.
I've only seen screenshots, and it was like looking. Have you seen the old school like Bible videos?
Yeah,
that's what that looks like.
Yeah, something like actually
cartoons.
Okay, this is what happened. Like, it felt like anytime they changed like a scene, the characters looked totally different.
Oh my gosh.
I was just like, it throws you off so much because it does take you out of like that sort of immersion when you're trying to get into a show.
Absolutely.
But I was like, frick, dude, this sucks.
Yeah, it's weird to see Meliodas in one shot and then in a different shot and you're like, is that Meliodas?
Are we sure?
That's awkward.
Yeah. But you know what I mean, though, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, that was one of the biggest things. And the fight with Escanor and Meliodas was disappointing.
Oh,
even though everybody hyped it up who read the manga. I didn't read it.
I think I actually read that fight.
Yeah.
I think I saw those panels.
Yeah.
It looked pretty dope, actually.
And then they gave us a watered down version of it.
That sucks. Because Escanor turns into the One for a moment, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think so. And that's how he beats Meliodas. Otherwise,
crazy.
They all probably would have died.
That's crazy.
But I was like, oh, man. This sucks.
That's insane.
This honestly sucks. It's like...
Yeah, man.
But that's how things go. I mean, we kind of had a similar thing with One Punch Man Season 2. I mean, it was okay.
It wasn't
Madhouse
I will
quality,
say,
but,
yeah. I will say you could tell there was a difference in the animation, but I still liked it. Like,
yeah, I actually enjoyed that.
It wasn't
that
as,
one made
like,
sense.
It wasn't as flowy,
yeah,
if that makes sense. Like, it didn't transition into every scene and like fight scene or movements as well it did in the first season. But I still liked it.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah, and that's the thing though. It's like, you enjoyed those kinds of... It's like, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to look like Madhouse quality every single time.
Right.
Like, I'm not asking for the studios to basically make a red line every single time they come out with a new episode. Oh
man, that movie's so good.
It's like, because Redline, its biggest strength obviously is its animation. That it's off the charts. Like,
it's so freaking
like if
good.
On a scale from 1 to 10, it's like a 20.
Dude, it's so good. That's like, a great movie. I've actually wanted to rewatch that.
I'm not asking for that. What I'm asking for is competency.
Right.
Like, and you know, people always complain about like Attack on Titan or season 4. I'm like,
it wasn't too bad.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
I actually like the styling more than what they had.
The only thing I hate is Mikasa, but whatever.
Yeah, that's how she looks like in the manga, so we can't really fix that.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Yeah, oh well. But yeah, that's why I'm like, I just get disappointed sometimes. I'm like I'm not asking for perfection, okay? I'm not asking for you guys to remake Redline every single time.
I am.
Okay. I'm
just kidding.
It's like, that's expensive. Madhouse actually went bankrupt because of that.
Really?
Yeah, they had to get bought out by somebody else.
Shoot.
Because it didn't perform very well, and they spent
that's actually, I heard about that. Yeah,
it was pretty bad. It was pretty, like, I'm not asking them companies go bankrupt every single time.
Absolutely.
But it's like, put in a little bit more effort, you know? It's like,
man, that was such a good movie.
Whatever. But especially when it's a super hype intellectual property like that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But yeah, I have noticed that you caught up, or you're catching up on a certain show that I've been telling you to catch up for a long time.
Which one?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, you finally made it to Egypt.
Dude, I can't get enough of old Joseph saying, "Oh my God! Oh shit!
Oh no!
It's so funny, dude.
He's so funny.
So
Old Joseph is like the funniest.
He's still the
thing.
best character for me. He's still my favorite.
Prepare to get disappointed.
Okay.
In season or part 4, I guess.
Why do you always have to do this?
Why
do you always have to do this?
You don't care about spoilers. You've literally said so in the past.
But that's...
No, he's still funny. I'm not going to lie. He's still funny. He's still the same Joseph just older.
Just stop it. He's even older? He's still alive?
He's still alive in part 4.
Wow. That's funny.
I think he's the only one who makes it through like the first 3 or like 2 through 4 unscathed.
That's interesting.
Well, I guess he did lose an arm in part 2, but that's besides the point.
That's true.
But yeah, so it's like, Joseph, yeah.
So do you want us to just start talking about what we've been watching then? And just kind of end where we're at?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I mean, ultimately, the whole point of this episode is really just kind of the disappointment that we have from manga adaptations, anime adaptations of the mangas, especially mangas that, we have been following for so long.
Yeah.
Mostly Jesus.
Yeah.
Mostly Juice. But yeah, I mean,
and that's also another reason why I know they're never gonna adapt Vagabond.
Oh, you showed me that manga. That looks dope.
I think...
Dude, that looks way cool.
Here, you can
let me see that
it real quick.
That looks dope.
But dude. Vagabond I've been reading a bit. This is only the volume 1, I want to say.
It says 1, 3 in 1.
Oh, so it's like first 3 volumes, I guess.
Dude, this looks dope.
They can't animate that, dude.
So if I'm not seeing anything too crazy, kill me. Okay, why? Chill. Okay, she's about to throw a rock at him. Oh, wait, what? Dang, this looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
The art style is really cool too.
Yeah. I like the art style is just a little too
that
crazy.
Old lady looks a little...
Oh yeah, she's pissed.
Insane.
Dude,
this art style is dope.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
You get a couple of colored pages, but yeah.
Dude, this looks dope. Yeah, this looks cool. Well, I haven't seen anything too crazy as of now. I've been flipping.
I think it's the art style that they can't copy it. It would probably get bastardized, in my opinion.
We'll see, man.
Who knows? I mean, they did say that about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I was going to say, this kind of looks like a JoJo's art style. I could see that.
Yeah, like, they did say that JoJo's couldn't be adapted for the longest time, or at least not well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But with technology getting better...
Aaron just sent me this brown Aaron.
Oh my gosh.
There's Brown Aaron just sent me a meme. I don't know if you could see it.
It's like Joe Rogan sitting down.
Lion King when the father dies.
Mufasa.
And Simba is like, trying to tell him to wake up the dead body, and Joe Rogan's like putting a mic in.
Like, so
he's putting a mic in Simba's face. That's pretty funny.
I guess, what is that pulled from, the Conor McGregor thing?
Probably.
When he broke his leg.
Probably. That makes a lot of sense.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh man.
But yeah. So
anyways.
So you're watching JoJo's.
Right? I'm watching JoJo's right now. And I'm enjoying the crap out of it. So it's really
you
fun.
finally made it to Egypt.
Finally made it to Egypt. Took them a while. Dude, these guys, they have no luck whatsoever. I mean, it absolutely, every time they get in any sort of vehicle or transportation, the perfect stand user messes with them. The perfect enemy always messes with them.
With the
They
Empress?
have not caught a break, dude.
Yeah, they literally lost a submarine.
A boat, a submarine, a freaking airplane, a freaking multiple cars,
all their camels. The poor camels. Oh my gosh.
It's so bad. It's just like,
oh man, I forgot
have the worst
camels.
Dude, Dio knows how to freaking mess with people, bro. That guy is smart.
He just sends the smartest, or like I guess the best people he can.
He is probably the best at freaking calculating like how to mess with people. Like, my God, that guy is talented.
Oh my gosh.
God, man.
Oh man, just wait until you see his stand.
I can't wait.
It's like stupid.
I'm excited.
You're like, wait, he can do that?
I'm excited.
Although I guess it's better than what they were going to do originally with him, or at least what the creator was going to do originally with him.
Okay.
He was going to make him have all the stands.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
He was going to have all the stand powers.
Wow, that would have been so cheap.
It would have been like, how do you even beat that?
That is ridiculous.
But yeah, so that's what ended up happening is that, they decided not to do that. But you're going to see. Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah, don't spoil it.
Yeah, let's just say it's a pretty good one.
I'm excited.
Like,
let's move on.
Okay.
Don't say anything else.
Jojo's is great if you haven't watched it.
It is great. You guys should watch it. Yeah, so I've been watching that. I've been keeping up with That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, which always is a delight. I love it so much. They haven't even gotten to like fighting at all yet, but man, it's so good. I just love that show. The characters are so fun to watch, and there's so many of them. There's a stupid amount of them.
Oh my goodness. I just saw the episode yesterday, I think, where the fairy passes out.
Yeah.
Because she's like, wait,
she's
Veldora.
Like talking crap about Veldora, and he's like right there. And she's like...
And Veldora's like, huh?
Also, when Diablo freaking grabs her, and he's just holding her, and she's like, who is this person? I'm a demon lord. How is he able to just hold me like this? And he's like, what do you want me to do with the trash?
He's like, what is this? Yeah, because he
I bet you Diablo is like stupid strong now. Like he's got to be. He's probably the strongest in the whole army. But after
because
it's probably Veldora, Rimuru, and Diablo. I'm assuming that's probably like the ranking as of right now in their army. In the
so
army.
you have Rimuru, Veldora.
I think Veldora is still stronger.
Or you think Veldora is still the strongest?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Because he's a catastrophe level. And there's only 4 storm dragons. Or 4 dragons. So I'm assuming he's probably like the... and then it goes with Rimuru probably. At least in the army.
Well, he was a catastrophe level.
Yeah. And so that's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Yeah, they couldn't even kill him technically.
Because technically there's more demon lords than there are... dragons.
Yeah, there's supposed to be 10 great demon lords or something like that.
And so I'm assuming I guess 11 now, in terms of rank wise, like dragons are probably stronger than demon lords because of that. But anyways,
I mean, it could be one of those situations where the less there are, the stronger it is.
Yeah, I'm assuming it is. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it kind of I mean, I think you might be right. Yeah, Veldora's just kind of screwing around at this point.
Oh yeah, he is not. He does not care. All.
He does not care.
Not even close. So
he's just like meh.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it looks like they're also going to cause a civil war in the country.
Dude, I'm so excited.
I was like, oh crap!
I'm so excited. It's gonna be so much fun.
It's like, oh my goodness. I gotta admit, I'm glad I caught back up.
Dude, yeah, I'm glad you did too.
I was like,
I'm surprised you did too, but I'm glad you did.
I wasn't going to. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to.
Yeah,
but dude. I was like, man, I heard it's actually doing pretty good.
I love the show, man. I got to make a review of it when it ends.
Yeah,
for sure.
That'd be fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'll be that. I gotta admit, that's a fun show.
Oh yeah.
Like it's a pretty fun one. Like,
and then I'm consistently watching Dragon Quest Die, as you already know, because I literally release a reaction video every week, which has been so much fun. I love the show. What a great show. I've never actually been so... Well, I can't... Okay, I was just going to lie and say that I've never been so consistent with a show. But the last time I did that was with One Piece. Like... in high school, where I was literally every single week I was watching it. But yeah, now it's like Dragon Quest Die, and I freaking love it, dude. It's so much fun. But
yeah,
that and then One Piece, obviously. But besides that, I think that's it.
One Piece. Did you watch not this last episode? Well, I guess it's going to be a couple weeks.
I am caught up.
You haven't? Or you have?
I am caught up.
You are caught up.
Yeah.
So not the last episode, but the one before it?
The movie quality one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, what did you think of that?
It was amazing.
Like, was it weird?
It was weird how well done it was, because you could tell it was movie quality.
Yeah, it was movie quality. Like, it was just weird. It was just like, wait.
Well, bro, but
am I even watching the same show?
Ever since Luffy, Kid, and Law showed up, it has been even more impressive. Like, the animation has become even more impressive than like
for sure.
Before. Ever since Wano started, the animation has been gorgeous. Like, absolutely gorgeous.
Wano has been amazing.
Now it's almost like it bumped up another tier since Luffy, Kid, and Law showed up again.
Oh yeah.
Like, it is amazing. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's probably going to be a year till we get to where we're at in the manga, but dang.
That's fine. That's fine with me.
It's your time. It's going to be a long arc.
Dude.
I think they already said that this is the longest arc in One Piece.
At least in the manga. With that. Dude, I'm so cool with that. It
has been so good. Ah, man. I know we always talk about One Piece, but dang, this
it's so good.
I don't know. One Piece is just like, I'm glad the anime has gotten so much better.
Yeah.
It's something I feel like, at least for like a newer fan like me, that was one of my biggest problems with it.
Oh, absolutely. I totally understand.
And we talked about this in our top anime. Mm-hmm. The reason why I made it One Piece my number one anime was because of Wano.
Yeah.
Because it took so much of a step up.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. from Whole Cake Island and Dressrosa.
Yeah.
That I'm like, holy crap, this is amazing. Like, this is everything that One Piece needed.
Yep.
To be like, that it can be number one as an anime and not just a manga. Mm-hmm. Where you can honestly tell somebody, hey, watch the anime because it's actually worth it.
It's so worth it.
Because for a lot of people, it wouldn't be worth it. It'd be faster to just obviously read the manga.
Absolutely.
But
dude, I'm even willing to and I know they'd be skipping so much, but like, if anyone is ever like interested in starting One Piece, like, you're a weird case. You actually caught up with it in like a very short period of time.
Yes, that was very true.
So you're like
I should have learned Japanese in that time. Yeah. Jeez.
You're like the what's it called? The
exception.
The exception to the rule.
I am the exception to the rule.
But if anyone is wanting to get into One Piece at all, like, I would say just start with the Wano arc for now.
They're going to skip a lot.
I know.
That's
but
a lot.
At least get interested in it that much. And then if you're absolutely interested in it, go and watch the whole thing. Like,
if anything, at least go check out some of the best fight scenes so far.
Yeah.
Like, when Luffy's fighting Kaido for the first time.
Oh my gosh.
Like, yeah, he loses. Spoiler.
I mean, yeah.
Duh.
He gets rocked.
Yeah, he's like, Kaido's just straight up like, Raime! And you're just like, holy crap.
Dude, Kaido went all out on that attack.
He was just like so done with him. He was like, what the freak is this guy doing?
What are you trying to do? You're pissing me off.
Yeah, and then we figured out why Kaido has insane, like, invulnerability.
Yep.
I mean, I told you, but.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, that actually makes a lot of sense now.
Another freaking
why all
level of Conqueror's Haki, basically.
Yeah, like a whole other level. Just where the only way you can play... Rank. The only way you can even play is if you have Conqueror's Haki.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So that's why, at least 3 out of the 4 Yonko that we know so far, the current Yonko, 3 out of the 4 have Conquerors. The 4th one we don't know.
Being Shanks, right? No.
No, Blackbeard.
Right, that's true.
We don't know.
Yeah, that's true. We don't
know. With Shanks, it's like, oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, you can see why. Yeah, to even play with the big boys, you have to have Conqueror's Haki.
Oh yeah.
That's why, and it makes sense now why everybody would freak out at why it's like, wait, this guy has Conquerors. It's like, it makes a lot more sense now. Mm-hmm. It's like, because it's like, what, they can just knock people out like the scrubs without. It's like, okay, well, I mean, cool. That's useful, but it's like, now it makes way more sense why everybody would freak out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Everybody's like, "Oh crap, he has conquerors."
Yeah.
Or like even like right at the beginning, when they introduced like Rayleigh, even like they were like, "Oi, what was with that hockey old man?" The giant was like, "What the freak was that?"
Dude, yeah.
It's like, "Oi." Or even when Luffy uses it on Amazon Lily. And they were like, wait, he has it like me? Like Bo Hancock? And it's like, frick. So that's why it's like, it makes sense now.
Absolutely.
It makes way more sense.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, because in order to play with the big boys, you have to have the ability to begin with.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, One Piece though.
One Piece
Pretty
is
great.
So great.
Dang, we always go on the tangent on One Piece.
Dude, I was literally just thinking while you were talking.
Yeah.
Like, what if we literally just did a separate podcast where we just talk about One Piece?
We probably could.
Like, literally. We could literally do that.
Yeah. Or at least, I don't know, I could probably clip it and see what happens.
Yeah, I think.
But yeah, it's okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, what were we talking about?
What are you watching besides everything we just talked about?
Okay, so I tried watching a few different shows, but they're kind of weird.
Okay.
To be honest, and I haven't had much time to watch some stuff, mostly because I've been playing on my wonderful new gaming PC that I have on the corner over here, but so let's see. Obviously, that time I got reincarnated as a slime, One Piece.
Yep.
I tried out a couple of newer shows. One of them was like Nagatoro, but I'm not into it, mostly because I realized, I'm not into the bullying thing, where the girl bullies the guy, even though she secretly likes him.
Tsundere.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think I'm actually into this that much.
You got
because
sick of it.
She's mean.
Jeez.
And that's the whole show.
Is she meaner than Noelle?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like, you feel like, man, poor kids. Like, jeez. like, leave them alone.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's like, not into that.
Okay. Well.
Is what I realized. And then what was the other one? It was a show called Higahito.
Huh.
I think that's how you pronounce it, but I could be wrong. I'm
Okay.
sorry. So that one's about a guy who meets, so he's like our age. So he's like 24, 25, somewhere around that ballpark. And I guess just to tell you what happens at the beginning so you kind of get what the show's about. He asks out his co-worker and he gets rejected. Okay, and so he goes and gets drunk with his friend. He's like, what the frick, man, this sucks, life sucks. It's like, I worked my tail off and I don't get anything in life. Being a sad story, whatever. And he runs into this girl. Okay, he's like, oi, you need to go home. What are you, in high school? Go home. And it's like, oh, I don't have anywhere to stay. It's like, what? And he's drunk, okay. So he's like, okay, stay at my house then. So he has a 15-year-old living with him.
Awkward.
And
she's gorgeous.
Obviously. It's like, it's anime. We knew this was going to happen.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, so that ends up happening. And it kind of goes, there's nothing bad happens. At least I think I only made it to like episode 10 before I was like,
okay,
I think I kind of get where this is going. Where it was just like, but nothing, sexual happens between them.
Good.
Because he's like, no, I'm not that. It's like, no, it's like, if anything, I'm just like your dad or something like that.
Right.
Or like an older brother at best. But you can tell that they do have a relationship, even though where it's like they kind of need each other. Because he's like, they notice like, hey, at work you're like actually shaving and you're like, you're not staying late for overtime anymore and you're not going on business trips anymore, but you look a lot happier. So it's like, do you have a woman in your life? It's like, no. Some of his coworkers do find out though.
That's funny.
And it's very illegal. Don't do that. Just as a reminder to society.
Absolutely.
We do not condone this, but it was entertaining.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why we love fictional worlds, because they can do stuff where we cannot do this.
Yes. Even though people do it in the real life as well.
Yeah, but don't. But don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one was an interesting one. But it was like, yeah, I kind of get where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, it's cute. Yeah. It was a nice little wholesome story.
You know, it's funny. I remember when I was 18, there was this girl that was 15 that was, man, she was gorgeous. Just, and I couldn't bring myself to, to do anything or even like go out with her or anything, just because she was so much younger than me. I mean, it's really just 3 years. Now it's like whatever, but at the time I was like, oh no, I can't.
Good. I think you made the right choice.
we still had, some fun, but not anything too bad. So yeah.
I think you did the right thing.
Yeah. So
because otherwise it would be very awkward.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Like, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, she was really hot though.
Girls lose it after a while too, so it's
She's
like whatever.
Still hot.
I was like, you got Facebook? I mean, it's like, that means she'd be like a year older than me then.
Oh yeah,
because you're 4 years older than me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
I'm 25.
25. So yeah, I'm 4 years old. Yeah. When's your birthday again?
September.
Yeah. So I'm. Yeah. 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years ish.
3 years and
something.
What, 10 months.
We'll just say 4 for the simplicity.
Yeah. Keep it at 4. It makes it easy. But anyways, fun stuff.
And just reading a little bit of manga here and there.
Manga's always good.
Because I do read the One Piece manga. Because sometimes you're like, dang, that was dope. And sometimes you get some explanations for things.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
yeah. I'm excited about next week's episode, man. Tomorrow's episode.
Or today's.
Today's. The freaking wolf girl. The Kaido's daughter / son.
Oh yeah. We don't really know what her devil fruit is. Well, I mean, they revealed more of it.
Yeah.
In the manga recently.
Oh my gosh, it looks so cool.
But we're not entirely sure because remember, there's already another mythical fox fruit.
But she would be a wolf, right? If there is a wolf.
I don't think it is going to be a wolf. At least that's what most of the theories online are.
Interesting.
Is that she's a different, like, sort of Chinese mythical creature.
Interesting.
That's called like a Keating or Shilin or something like that.
Oh.
It's
I'm excited either way.
But yeah, it would be pretty similar to what Kaido's devil fruit is.
That's so dope.
But yeah, she is super dope. I really do hope she joins the Straw Hats.
Well, supposedly she wants to, right?
She really wants to. Like, oh, Ace was supposed to take me out to sea too.
Oh my gosh, dude. Ace did so much stuff.
It's like, what the freak was he doing this whole time?
Jeez, Ace was so cool.
It's like, frick, man. It's like, I love Ace. It's like, but it's like, what didn't you do?
Dude, Ace was so cool, man.
Oh yeah, and then we did find out what's it called? Roger's sword was called a couple weeks back.
Roger's sword? Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was it?
Ace.
It was called Ace?
Yeah, his sword was called Ace.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
That's what Oda revealed, I guess.
Oh my gosh. The guy is just a genius. Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah. It's
the
like,
guy is
oh
a freaking genius.
And yes, it is actually one of the 12 high-grade swords.
Oh my gosh.
Obviously.
It's
like, it would be weird if it wasn't.
Yeah.
Like, not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure Enma would be one of the 12 high-grade swords.
Eventually, I bet you it will be.
It probably will be. Like, it'll be the 13th or whatever. Mm-hmm. I think it would have probably been the 13th automatically if Odin had beat Kaido.
Absolutely.
I think that's how it is at this point. It's like, who had this freaking sword at this point?
I agree.
Yeah, because I'm like, it's like, what makes this sword so special? It's like, what did it do? It's like, a lot of it turns out, it has a lot to do with who had it.
Mm-hmm.
Like with Mihawk, it was like, oh yeah, he has Yoru.
Dude, that sword looks so cool. Freaking so badass.
But yeah, so yeah, I'm getting off topic. But yeah, I think this is a good place to stop.
I would agree.
I think we had some fun today.
Yes, we did.
Sorry, it was a little all over the place, but we're trying out where we experiment with being a little bit more vague on the topic.
Sure.
So we can just shoot the bull a little bit.
Shoot the bull.
But yeah, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And hopefully eventually we're going to start streaming. So we're going to put our Twitches down in the comments. Or not in the comment, in the description.
I am not going to do Twitch.
You're not going to do Twitch?
I've looked into this subject extensively. And I can explain to you why. But yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so good luck, guys, and have a good week.
Peace out.
Bye.